Welcome to LOAMS, the Lube Oil Analysis Management System. To get started, go to www.analystinconline.com. Creating a new account is as easy as clicking Request New Account at the bottom of your screen. To log in, enter your username and password, then click Sign In. Now this is your home page, the first screen you'll see when logging in. To navigate, use the 6 tabs found at the top of your screen. The Home tab, where you have your widgets, account settings, and a link to the LOAMS Resource Center. The Samples tab, where you have your inbox, searches, and history. The Equipment tab, where you can review and modify equipment as well as create labels. The Labels tab, where you can print labels as well as review label history. The Reports tab, where you have management reports and report distributions. And the Preferences tab, where you have filters, your tests, your download options, as well as your communication preferences. First, we'll show you the features of your Home tab as well as your Preferences tab. When you first log in, you can go under your name with the option to change your password if you like. Click My Account to update your personal information, including your name, address, and contact information. This information does show up on reports we print or save from the system. Once you've updated your personal information, you can choose Preferences, then Communications to go to update your email notifications. We'll walk you through the preferences from top to bottom. First, make sure your email is current and that email is checked. For format, the default is linked to sample details. This is an email showing you a summary of your recent results and giving you a link inviting you to log in if you want copies of those reports. Or you can choose PDF attachment if you prefer to receive a zip file that includes PDF copies of each report included along with email notifications. For severity threshold, normal is the default. If you choose normal, you'll receive emails on every sample that's complete. If you choose monitor, you'll only receive email notifications on samples that are monitor or worse. And if you choose abnormal, you'll only receive emails on samples that are abnormal or worse. For frequency, you can choose by day of the week or by day of the month. The default is Daily Digest. Now for sample email format, standard is non-HTML. If you choose sample inbox, the message you receive in your email will be HTML and will match the format of your sample inbox. You also have regional settings, including language and date format. Now that you've updated your email notification settings, click on Home to go back to your home page. To start, click on the gear icon to open up your dashboard settings. This lets you choose the widgets that you'd like to view. Widgets are graphical representations of your data. Widgets are fully customizable. You can drag and drop them, you can change the date range, and you can change the format. For example, we'll change this widget from a bar chart to a pie chart. Using the Track Samples widget, you can enter a tracking number to view the status of any label that you've submitted. The News widget, that notifies you about equipment moves, merges, as well as submitted samples. On the left, you'll find a link to the LOAMS Resource Center. The LOAMS Resource Center includes recorded trainings as well as a complete listing of all of our LOAMS Quick Start training guides. And at the bottom of the screen, you'll also find information about online help, quick links, and the help desk. LOAMS is built on a one-click principle. So with one click of the mouse, you can instantly access any of your sample history or equipment information. In this quick search field, you can search by unit, component, customer, or by worksite. So here we'll type in engine. It lists all of our engines, and clicking on this link takes us directly to that piece of equipment. Now we'll be showing you how to review your equipment as well as how to print labels. First, we'll click on the Labels tab. When we click on the Labels tab, it lets us know that we've not yet selected equipment for printing labels. And there are 2 quick and easy ways to select equipment for creating labels. We can use the Explore tab, as shown on the left, or the Find tab, as shown on the right. We'll show you both methods now. To select equipment to print labels, we'll click on Equipment. This takes us to our equipment hierarchy. Your equipment hierarchy is listed in 3 easy levels. Where you click on the left side of the screen determines what is shown to you on the right side of the screen. So on the left side of the screen, when we click on the Work site, On the right, we're shown the unit list, which lists all of our units. On the left side of the screen, when you click on the unit or gear, on the right, we're shown the component list, which lists all of our components. On the left, we can also click on one of the wrenches to view on the right all of our sample history. When we're ready to print labels, we simply check the boxes for the components we want labels for, then we click Print Labels. The second method to print labels, we simply go to Find. Then we do a search, for example, by unit ID. Again, we check the boxes for the components we're going to do labels for, then we click Print Labels. Now we've entered the label wizard, where we'll fill out the fields marked in yellow that are required. Sample date is filled in for us, but we can also choose a future date. If you don't track the unit age or lube age, you can enter a 1 or 0 to let us know you simply don't track those fields. The lube age will automatically be calculated for you when applicable. For lube age, we can quickly do a search to pull up the lube type we want. We can search by manufacturer, brand, or by grade. We'll also fill out the filter changed and lube service fields. Please leave the tracking number blank. We'll be filling that in for you. On the right, you can also add a comment that will be viewed by the data analyst when analyzing your sample. When all the fields are filled in, you'll notice that the Submit Samples button becomes active. When submitting a large number of samples at once, be sure to click Fast Fill, a great time saver. Using Fast Fill, you can enter any of the listed fields, then click Copy to All Samples to instantly fill in all of your labels at once. Finally, we'll click on Submit Samples, which takes us to our History Status screen. From here, we can modify or delete any labels that the lab's not yet received. Under Status, it lets us know if the samples are not received, received, or completed. We also have a Filter History button, which lets us do a search for previously submitted labels. Or we can go Status Report. Status Report shows all the label history in a PDF. Labels print on Avery 5263, again that's Avery 5263, or an equivalent 10 per sheet paper. We can also choose a label sheet start position. Now we can click Print Labels and the labels will print out in a new window. From here, we can print or save these labels, attach them to sample jars, and we will receive an email notification once the samples are complete. At the top of your screen, click Samples, and this will take you to the sample inbox. First, click Show Hide Columns on the right side of your screen. This gives you that same great customization you have on your home page. You can select the columns you want to view in your inbox. Once you've selected the columns you want, you can drag and drop these column headers, or you can sort, for example, by severity or by sample date. Plus, you have the ability to select a date range or to choose to view viewed or only unviewed samples. Now on the left, check a box to select a sample. From here, you can clear that sample from the inbox, or you can use Export XLS to download the data into an Excel spreadsheet, a great tool for power users. And with Print Reports, you can download multiple reports at once. Now, doing an advanced search is so simple and so easy. Click Search, then click Advanced Search. This powerful search lets us search by severity or by date range. You can also search by customer, unit, by component, or by sample. Now we'll click back on the inbox. To review one of these reports, we'll click along the report, for example, on the sample number. That'll take us to the sample details page. The sample details page is laid out very similar to a report. You'll notice 3 hyperlinks, which will take you to the corresponding point on your equipment tree. Below that, you have your recommendations from the data analyst, and we've color-coded it to make it easy for you to read. If you see light blue, that's monitor. Orange, that's abnormal. If you see red, that's critical. On the right, with the new activity feature, you can track the actions taken on a specific sample, as well as track savings. Next to that is a comment button. Attach a comment to a report, and include it with the PDF copy of the report by clicking Include User's Comment in PDF. At the bottom of the screen, you'll find 15 preset graphs. These can be printed out on a separate page or saved as a JPEG image. If you like preset graphs but would like additional graphing functionality, click Trend Graph. With Trend Graph, you can track trends. You can create customized graph types. These can be saved for later. Plus, you can modify the look and feel of the graph using your customized Trend Graph functionality. Click Send Email to send a copy of this report to multiple recipients. You can choose email addresses from your address book or type them in one at a time. Give your message a subject, as well as type out a message to go along with each report you send out. Download PDF will give you a copy of the report, which you can save to your computer. And under the History tab, you can further review all the sample history for this component. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Please call 1-800-655-4473 or email us loams@analystinc.com. On behalf of the LOAMS support desk, thank you very much and have a wonderful day.